Good morning, everybody. This is Pinkie the Housewife, and it's early. Early. I'm still in my pajamas. My Victoria's Secret pajamas, as you can see. I'm still in pajamas, okay? I'm here alone. Everybody is gone. At least I got a chance to see my daughter before she left. I'm sleepy. I'm still sleepy, guys. Oh, I got my coffee here. Hopefully it's going to wake me up so I can be a little spicy this morning. But I guess you know what we're going to talk about, okay? Yes, you do. Let me get my disclaimers out there. Everything is alleged. This is my opinion only. This video is made for educational purposes and entertainment purposes only. So remember I said everything is allegedly, and this is my opinion, all right? Nobody else's opinion but mine, okay? But we're going to dive a little deeper into that first season number 6, first episode, because after I put it out, the commentary on it, I didn't dive deep into it because it was a lot. But I did watch it again for a second time. That's just me. Because some things, when I did watch the first time, I did make note of it. And then a little Tweety bird brought something to my attention. Yes, she did. And I thank you for that. Which I thought about it, but there was so much other stuff going on. It came to my mind and I did make note of it, but when someone else might notice the same thing and bring it to your attention, oh yeah, we do need to talk about this, okay? So, we're going to start off with Mart Hotel, okay? And these are just my opinions only, okay? And thank you for the bring it back to surface to my mind. Thank you for that. All right. Not you, old Mart. Somebody that knows me and watches my content. Not you. Okay. But anyway, let me just say this. Let me start off with on the 10th. It seems like everybody in Huntsville had to go to court. Had court dates. I don't know what is up with that. What is up with that? Are they not doing what they're supposed to do? Or are they trying to do things they shouldn't be doing? Inquiry minds want to know. And it's early in the morning when I'm still drinking my coffee. I just started drinking it though. And still got on my pajamas. So I may look a little hot mess, but that's okay. I'm in my own home, so I can look a hot mess when I want to. So can't nobody tell me I can't look a hot mess in my house. But I look a hot mess better than some of the other people that try to put on clothes and still don't like this one. I look better than him, because what all he got on, I don't know what that stuff he got on. He needs some socks on. I don't see how he got those big feet in that little narrow part. Unless they're a stretch suit or something. But anyway, but seems like everybody had to go to court on the 10th. We got Marsau in the court. And we know what he was trying to do. Take a house, man, you don't own that house. You couldn't even pay for the taxes, right? That house was dilapidated, falling down, everything. And neighbors and everything have been calling on it. to tear the sucker down, and then you come strolling up in there in the courtroom an hour late, talking about on a sheet of paper. I got my evidence. Man, you need to sit down somewhere. Oh, just because you're on the show, you're gonna bamboozle your way in to this female judge like you do everybody else. She wasn't hearing what you had to say. Just because your wife, Letitia, follow your rules, she don't follow your rules, and she's not impressed by you. So you could just sit yourself down, because you didn't have no representation anyway. Talking about you're going to represent yourself. Fool, go somewhere. And then talking about, my brother's a lawyer. If your brother was a lawyer, why didn't he show up? Because he don't want to show up against no real lawyers. On the lawyer thing that he do is tell people how to correct their credit. Anybody can do that. I can do what he do. He ain't no real lawyer anyway. So, but anyway, trying to take a property from a man that had it for 10 years. This man has spent all this money, over $8,000 on property tax, over $100-some thousand just to get the property livable, and he got tenants that been in that property now for 10 years. So now you want it back. You need to go sit down, sit those thighs, hips, and butt down somewhere. Yes. Take all that junk in your trunk and go sit it down somewhere. But I'm not going to even waste my time talking about you, but you was in court, and you failed, because you didn't get that property back, because you showed up an hour late anyway, like the court is going to wait for you. So you can just go sit down. It was awarded to the gentleman that had the property and had all this paperwork, and he was a businessman anyway. You pretend to be one. So you lost. So we're going to be done, gone, and done with you. Okay? Now let's talk about the other person that was had a court date. Destiny. Yeah. Go figure. She's still being sued. She's still in the courts. Girl, you're not even on the show anymore. So what you're in the courtroom for don't even matter to me. It don't even matter. It don't matter. It don't matter. I wish I could sing so I can say, it don't matter to me. Maybe I did hit a good note. It don't matter to me. Let me put my ears. It don't matter. It don't matter to, no. I don't have it. But you all know what I'm trying to sing, okay? It don't matter, Destiny. You can go sit your stink self down, because you didn't have a storyline the whole time you was on the show, creeping around with Martell in the middle of the night calling him. You can just go sit yourself down too. And then Stormi had a court date as well. All of them on the 10th. Can you believe it? They just brought the whole cast in. Except for our beautiful Mel. Oh, yes, I can't wait to talk about that one. But this narcissistic food. Okay, but anyway, Stormi, yeah, you had a court date too. Because people just don't like the way you do business. Seems like you would get on the show and your business will tenfold. But it's tenfolding backwards, downward. You don't know how to talk to your customers. You don't know how to send a proper email, a business email, to your customers. You come off ghetto, hood-like when you send out blaming them. You don't be a business owner and come off sending a text or email or whatever you was trying to do, being hood. They will take your butt to court because they know you don't know what you're doing. And you wonder why Mel is just soaring, and you are declining. Because she's a true business. She was a businesswoman. She was a boss before the show. So the show didn't make her a boss. She was a boss before the show and doing well. You was a boss before the show, but you don't have what she has. You need to go to an etiquette class. You and that crazy Betty of yours. I'm sorry, guys. I don't mean to call the woman crazy, but just in my opinion, she's crazy. Crazy Betty. We just got through with a messy Wonder. Now we got a crazy Betty. I tell you, Carlos King, you need to put background checks on these crazy mamas, because these are some crazy folks. You just doing it for the to get the ratings, but sometimes the ratings hurt your show. So you need to think about what you're doing when you bring all these crazy folks on the show. I'm serious. She too old to be having beef with Melanie. Melanie is her daughter's age or younger. And here you go having beef with somebody you don't even know. Talking about you didn't like her energy. Hell, I can say the same thing about you. I didn't like your energy when I first saw you. I didn't like the way your face looked when I first saw you. I didn't like the way you popped your lips at her when I first saw you. So, oh, here comes my husband, guys. So the doorbell is gonna, he's gonna have to come in. So the alarm is gonna go off. So I want to just put it out here and let you know. When you hear the alarm go off, nobody's breaking in, that's him coming in. I just saw the car pass. No, we got a very long ass driveway. Like this big ass house, we got a big ass, long ass driveway too. So I could see him passing. So when you hear the alarm bell goes off, that's just him, all right? He went fishing this morning with our son. Our son and the father went fishing this morning. They don't get paid for fishing. They don't have a real job. This is their job, just to fish and throw the fish back in the water. This is something that they call their new job. Job that don't get paid. A job that nobody takes them on. They just go, I don't know. Put it like this. When you got money and you don't know what to do with it, you ain't got nothing to do, you call everything a job. And you never get paid for it. He go out and work in the yard. That's a job. He go fishing and throw the fish back in the water, give them away. That's a job. They go out and redo the garages, all the garages. That's a job. So, here it goes. Let me just let it. Hi. Did you catch anything? Huh?
I got one.
A big one like before?
No, this is small.
Okay. What about Master Jordan?
He caught one, but he got away. He broke his line.
Oh, broke his line? Oh my God. He was big. Oh my God, okay. All right. Let me get back to my love and marriage commentary. All right, thank you guys. As I said before, that was my husband coming in. All right. They didn't bring any fish home today. Maybe tomorrow. Did you all take John? Huh?
Oh, no.
Oh, you know he wanted to go, right?
Yeah, he was getting away.
Okay. That's what Everybody loved to go fishing with my husband. Yes. So he takes everybody along with him. They all go fishing together. They make a day out of this. They plan this and make days out of it. Yeah. We used to have a boat where we would fish from the boat. When we pull up on different, is it islands and stuff that we would pull up on? We'll pull up on different islands and drop anchor and stay overnight at these different islands and wake up in the morning and fish. But my husband sold that. It was a boat, type of boat you can't pull in from the water. It was too big. It was not the kind that you can pull behind your truck. It was the kind that have to stay at the marina. You couldn't bring it in. No. It's like bringing a house in. It was bigger than most homes. It was huge, humongous. 4 bedrooms, I think 2 or 3 bedrooms. Living area, everything in it. 2 decks. The bottom where you sleep, the top where you go have fun and party and drop anchor and everybody pull their boat in around you and jet ski over to your boat and y'all have fun at night in the middle of the water. And then you get lost and have to have the Coast Guard to come find you. And then you get run into a storm and then the Coast Guard still got to come and find you and bring you in. Yeah, it happened to us all the time. Then you pull into islands that wild animals trying to keep, you can't get off the island because the wild animals are between you and your boat. And they'll rip you apart. Oh, Lord. Oh, but my husband sold that boat. And I was going to leave that boat for family members, actually, for my kids when they get older. That was going to be their boat. We was going to pass it down through the family and let them keep it. Yeah, you have to pay to keep your boat at the marina. And they keep it up for you. But, you know, we had that boat for years. And then one day, I found out my husband had sold it, like I found out everything else. He sold the boat. I'm gonna ask him how long that was. Hey, Nate, hey, husband, how long ago have it been since you sold that boat?
5 years.
5 years ago? Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Then about 5 years ago that the boat was sold. Okay. Well, I guess we don't have to pay the maintenance fees for it to stay at the marina. You save some money there. And how big was that boat? Was it 50, 40 feet? That's big. 40 feet. It was 40 feet. Okay. No, that's enough about the boat. Okay, we don't have it no more. Okay? And I know my husband and my son, they're gonna find a way to buy another one day. But they still use a boat right now, but it's not theirs. But that's all they talk about, getting another boat. And we'll see. That boat wasn't cheap. You can buy a house. That's a house. You can buy yourself a house with that boat. Okay. Let's get back to these people that's in the courtroom. We said Marsau went to court representing himself and lost big time, trying to take property back from an owner that had it for 10 years and got tenants in it. And then we talked about Destiny in court. She stayed in court. And she ain't got no money to be in court. So I know homegirl's hurting. Because Mel had to help her out anyway when she went and saw a notice on her door. And then she's gonna get upset. Why didn't you tell people? Helper, your lights or whatever was turned off, and she gave you thousands of dollars to help you to keep them on. So be grateful for no storyline. That's why you're off the show. And then Stormi, with her crazy mama, crazy Betty, I don't know. Whew! We got rid of one, and we got no crazy Betty. I'm not gonna even give crazy Betty any energy. She just, I just don't know what to say about that woman. I just don't know what to say. And you know what your mama tell you? When you can't say nothing good, don't say nothing at all. That's what I'm doing. I'm not saying nothing at all because there's nothing I can say good about that crazy Betty. Okay? I don't like her energy. Just like she talking about she don't like males. I don't like her energy. I don't like the way she speak. I don't like the way she do nothing. I don't like the way she talks to Stormi. I don't like nothing about her. She looks crazy. And she is not cute. Miss Van is cute. She is not cute. Okay? And then Stormi is trying to do a channel now, a YouTube channel, right? And she did a little post. Oh, looking all just as stupid. Oh, did I say that? I'm so sorry. Everything is alleged, okay? In my opinion only. But she was looking just as uncomfortable. Don't know what to say. Girl, you need to go sit down somewhere. That YouTube channel is going to get you into trouble. You're already into some hot water. You need to focus on your customers and try to get them satisfied. And then you trying to focus on a channel, girl, I ain't got nothing to say. I'm gonna just leave Crazy Betty's daughter alone. Okay? And I know you talked about you want to have more kids with your husband. He said no. That was a no, a non-factor for him. Like you, and Crazy Betty's a non-factor for me. Okay? And you talking about how people don't like you. Of course they don't like you. They tolerated you and gave you the benefit of the doubt because you was Mel's friend. As long as Mel likes you, we gave you a pass. The millimeters gave you a pass. Once you started talking bad about our Mel and start coming and siding with the enemy, we cut you off. You're in the water trying to swim with the sharks nipping at your toes. Okay? So we don't like you no more. We didn't like you then. We was just giving you a pass. You know what a pass is? You didn't earn it. You didn't earn it at all. We're just giving you a pass. So, you're a non-factor to me. Y'all don't like me because you say that I'm ghetto. You are. If you don't realize you're ghetto, look at your mama. Listen to your mama when she speaks. Look at her. You fell from her tree. Just like Tisha fell from Wanda's tree. Wanda is the messiest ghetto hood gutter snipe I ever seen. And Tisha's just like her mama. Do you see how wonderful and beautiful and educated Miss Van is? Okay. That's why she got a beautiful, wonderful, educated, smart Melanie. That apple fell from her tree. And those, I don't know what those things, but y'all fell figs from your mama's tree, rotten apples. Okay, let's leave that alone. Let's talk about coleslaw for a moment. Before the premiere, Coleslaw did she took a picture or a post or did a post showing that she was in Martell's bed. The same bed that he was laying naked in. That same bed that he was laying naked in right after allegedly being, like I said, allegedly being arrested. Okay? She was in that same bed. She wanted everybody to know, especially housewife of Atlanta, I'm still with him. We're still sleeping together. He's still my man. And Cherie, you need to open your eyes, because Mel don't care. Mel and Wash them, they're going down the river for her. This narcissist and his side chick is going down the river. Mel and flush them down the river. So she don't care what the woman does, that little girl does. Okay? So that message was to you, Atlanta housewife. And then also, let me talk about this right quick. Let me start off with the reunion first. Last year with the reunion, Martell threw a hot mess hot mess fit behind the cameras, behind the scene, okay? Had Mel crying and everything, didn't want to continue. He and Carlos just let it ride. Anybody else would have threw a fit like that and act the way he act toward Melanie, would have been off the show. Why is it he keeps getting passes? A little slap on the wrist. This man is he's bringing the show down, in my opinion. Yes, he did. And Melanie, she confirmed it. He was out of pocket. He was. He wasn't just in pocket, he was out of pocket. And that was last year. That was the last reunion. But let me talk about this. I don't even need my paper for this, my little notes for this, because this is one of the things I really wanted to talk about, but I was trying to save it for last. But Mel, remember during that episode, he kept talking about, in the episode, that he wanted, the first episode, he wanted Mel to pray. That was the fourth thing, the fourth little tidbit. It was first Melanie, and then visiting Timmy, and then it showed Stormi's mom, Stormi and her mom and her husband. It showed, okay, but I think it was the fourth thing down, right? But anyway, it showed Martell, oh Lord, can I say it's nasty, but anyway, getting a facial, and talking about how he loved women that rub on his body. Man, you make everything gross. Gross. Oh, I don't even want to talk about that no more. But his mom came in and was just pandering to his over-exaggerated ego. He was telling his mom that he just wants Melanie to agree to 6 little things, his 6 little demands, that he don't want to go through this court now. But you sued her for custody of the kids right after she invited you and your stink mom on that trip, right? On that vacation with her and her kids. And then you're going to turn around 2 weeks later and then sue her for custody of the kids. Don't, like she said, don't start a war. Don't start a war that you can't finish. And seem like you can't finish because you don't have no money. After, 20-some days, the lawyer slapped you with a bill, $10,000. Oh, he changing his tune now. Now he don't want to go to court. He just want to do mediation. And then you and your mom talking about, shouldn't let other people tell you how to raise your kids. But it was okay when you was trying to sue her for full custody. They would tell you how to raise your kids. You thought you was going to win. You didn't realize how much court was going to cost. Court ain't cheap, baby. Court ain't cheap for a broke man like yourself. You go to court when you got some money. Ching, ching, money, money, money. Melanie can go in and sit and enjoy getting custody. She can waste your time in the courtroom because she got the money. She got the money bag. She's making the money. You ain't got no money. This is the only job you got is being on this show. Do you understand that? You don't have no money. You are broke. You are broke, 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 broke. Let me say, broke like somebody breaks something. You are broke, okay? You don't have no money. Now you want to backtrack. You don't want to go to court now. What's wrong, Marty? You don't want to go to court now? Costs too much for you? And then, so he's trying to insert his control again on a slide. Let me tell you about that. He's trying to do this little snake way, slither in his control again. Like that snake in the grass, I always call him. He had lost control, so he's trying to gain control of Melanie again by telling her at 10 o'clock every night, he wants her to say a prayer, to pray that they get back together. And so he can help the family that he had once again. So Melanie spoke the truth of what that prayer, why you want her to pray. You lied. Yes, you did. Talking about, so we can be cool. What? Be cool? That don't make no sense. I want to be cool. Man, go tell that to somebody. Go tell that mess to Coleslaw or Cherie. They'll believe that junk. So we can be cool and better co-parenting. No, be cool means I want to get back together with you, Melanie. And better co-parenting means I want my family back. That's what you mean. But you're trying to spin it. But Melanie knows what you said on the phone, okay? And she don't have to lie for you. And she is not going to lie for you. That's what a narcissistic person like him would do. You're trying to gain your control back. You're trying to control her again. And she is not going to let that happen. Like she said, when God delivered her from the lamb's den, she wasn't going back. And she's not going to waste her time or the Lord's prayer praying for you, because she got other things to pray about. And your prayer is not one of them. So you need to get that through your head. Your prayer is not one of them. She is not going to waste her time. And did she pray? No, not for what you said. She prayed for hers and her kids, not for you. And you still hopping all doing the scene about that prayer. The whole time, that's all he was doing, hopping. Even at the Kimmy's party for her breast cancer. He's hopping on that. Did you pray? Oh, I guess she don't want to tell me about it right now. Like she don't want to tell me over the phone. She don't want to tell you, period, because she didn't do it. Like she said, I didn't do it. Don't nobody want to pray for you to get back together with your no-nonsense, short, tight pants, wearing no socks, not even matching, not even cute. Your dumb butt. Oh, that's just my opinion anyway. Woo! I should have put a love sign on this TV monitor so I can remember, speak with love, speak with love. Even when I'm talking about this food. But I'm not going to waste my time, guys. I just had to tell you that. I just had to come. He is trying to insert control again over our mail. And the millimeters, we're not going to have it. And we see you coming. Just remember, we see you coming. We see you. You may not see us because you're so delusional, but we see you. I'm going to go ahead and let this be it, guys, because my coffee, remember when I tell you my coffee is getting cold? That means I got to go. And it ain't gotten cold, fooling around with this food. Okay? So, hey guys, hit my like and subscribe button. Just hit the like and subscribe button. Okay? I love that song. Okay, guys, hit my like and subscribe button. Leave me a comment. Okay, guys. Okay, guys. Talk to you later. Hit the like and subscribe button. And hit that thumbs up.